This is probably the 69th theory on Sophus, so doubt on any theory that isn't just its RNG is pretty justified, but I'm pretty confident in this new theory. For anyone who doesn't know the issue, when you lure Dahlia down for an isolation, she often comes alone or with Sophus right up her ass. If she comes alone, then Sophus will usually come down and find a body after she's killed. Now, first part of this theory is that instant detonation of the fireworks is bad. Part of me wonders if this changed in a patch recently, because I feel like that's not always been the case, but really I'm not covering instant detonation for this theory. My latest tests show Sophus will follow Dahlia down every time if you detonate the fireworks instantly, because he follows her to the balcony and waits for the moment she leaves it. So there may be weird edge cases or whatever, but for the purpose of this theory, this strat, if you want to be safe from Sophus, avoid instant detonation. At the start of the level, Dahlia makes her way to make a speech. Once she gets close enough, Sophus will stop following and stand off behind her. But there's another weird thing. When you detonate the fireworks, all of the NPCs within a certain part of the auction will stop and look up at them. Yes, even though they're indoors. And by waiting until about 5 to 6 seconds IGT, you're guaranteed to catch Sophus in this area too. So he at the very least is busy until the fireworks end, which is exactly 100 seconds or 1 minute 40 seconds after you trigger them. This is one of the scenarios that rips people, because Sophus is a ticking time bomb tied to the fireworks, though it's not quite that simple either, bear with me. So wait until about 5 to 6 seconds after a cutscene skip. You can also look up and judge roughly based on Dahlia's position, which I do recommend. If she starts to give the speech, you did it too late. If Sophus follows towards the balcony, you did it too early. You have two options now. Trigger the fireworks just before 7 seconds, or after 7 seconds. If you trigger before, Dahlia will go straight to the balcony and Victor will also stay on the first floor. If you trigger after, Dahlia will do her auction speech first, and then go to the balcony, and Victor will of course go downstairs. Both of these are fine for Sophus prevention, so long as you don't do it super late, like after Dahlia's speech has ended. I've not even tested what happens then. The second part of this theory is that KOing Dahlia before the fireworks are over is bad. Once Sophus finishes looking at the fireworks, if Dahlia has been knocked out, he will start coming down. So we can't use a banana for an automatic Kaiso or anything. You can totally kill her at any point, and that's fine. After the fireworks end and Dahlia is standing, or dead, not KO'd, Sophus will stop looking at the fireworks and basically get sort of stuck in place with a certain pose. Forever. Once he does, it's almost safe to do anything to her. But the final and probably weirdest sounding part of this theory is that Dahlia going onto the balcony below is bad. If she crosses into the outside on the balcony, then even if you KO Dahlia after the fireworks are over, Sophus will make his way down. So if we want a nice time-efficient automatic ISO with the basic Dahlia lowdown method, we need a strat where we detonate the fireworks early, but after 5 seconds. Dahlia only gets KO'd after the fireworks are over, and Dahlia never goes out onto the balcony below her. And the key to all that is simply this. Throw the lure right on that border, she'll come down, stop right before going out. Then, on her way out, the fireworks will have ended by then, and she can be KO'd by a gun in the corner. Now, I'm pretty confident in this. I just did this strat 6 times with different variations, like bringing it down onto one side, triggering the fireworks late, bringing it down on the other side, and with killing her. I also tested killing her live before the fireworks end 6 times. That works fine. If you kill her, it's fine. It's just KOing her that causes a problem. I've also tested the inverse, doing everything the same, but letting Dahlia get to the balcony, and yeah, Sophus comes down because she goes onto the balcony. And I did lie about the Sophus staying forever thing. Technically, after a bit, he dismisses himself and starts wandering around a different cycle. So, he's no longer a problem. I'm pretty confident with the logic and results of this so far. However, there was at least one time during testing where I broke the rules and still got away with it, so perhaps there's more to figure out still. And that's where you come in. Feel free to let me know what happens for you guys, try and prove me wrong, etc, etc. Hopefully your Sophus problems will be no more with this strat. Even though the strat isn't that often the best these days, I still think it has use, especially if Sophus can be guaranteed not to rip us with it. Anyway, enjoy.
What the?